Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
And we're off, folks. We're hitting the road, going camping and enjoying life just Larry's style. Hey, I'm CEO Larry McNamara with Giant Recreation World. And before I start this wonderful podcast, episode number 2, I wanted everybody to know that we have 3 Central Florida locations, Now, if you didn't know that, shame on you, because everybody should know about Giant Recreation World, and everybody loves Larry. You know what I'm saying?
So where are those 3 locations at?
One is right here, the home of the podcast, in Winter Garden, Florida, on Highway 50, or now, since they're highfalutin, they call it West Colonial Drive. And the other one, number 2, I would say would be in our Ormond Beach location. Now, that's an I-95 frontage store right in the Destination Daytona complex. Massive store.
Oh, fantastic.
And then our biggest store is in Palm Bay, Florida. I-95 store, again, right on the I-95 and Palm Bay Road off of the Culver Road, kind of like the frontage road.
Right.
That one is 26 acres, I believe, and jam-packed full of RVs and deals galore, So I have a special guest or two included in today's podcast.
Really? What's going on today?
Well, I have our VIP Camping Club directors, let's put it that way. They make the magic happen at our VIP Camping Club that I've talked about so many times. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We're going to get it, though, which they do quite often. They do talk to our new customers and kind of fill them in with the club and all and what to do and how to do it and all that. So without further ado, I want to introduce Micah Gratton and Jim Gratton.
Hey.
Actually, it's actually Gratton because I think they're French, but I don't think they speak French. So.
Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. How about a little background story? I thought it was awesome, and you fit the bill so good, but you are full-time RVers.
Yes, we are.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about your experience as RVing full-time?
Well, we started in September of 2018 from Flagstaff, Arizona. Did the whole Western United States for the first 2.5 years. Started making our way across the lower states, and we wound up in Giant Recreation World lobby. They found us for a job, and we've been running the club now for 2.5, almost 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Very successfully, I have to add. Because,
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
I mean, that club is growing, and I don't know how quick the campouts, once we publish them, get full, but it's pretty quick.
Very quick.
My normal spiel is we have hosted campouts. Tell us, basically, if I'm a new customer, what are you going to tell me if I contact you? And I just spent my $50 because I just picked up my new rig from Giant Recreation World, and I joined the VIP Camping Club. Now the F&I guy told me that the camping club is awesome and all that, and some ancillary benefits just to justify the $50 is that you get 15% off of in-stock parts that are not already on sale, and then you get 20% off or $20 off a labor hour for anything you've done. So boom, one little job, and that's pretty much pays for the VIP camping clubs.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Now tell me, I don't know what to do, where to go. Tell me what I do.
So we get you all logged in, send you your welcome email, and then you can start signing up for the campouts at that point. We host 2 campouts every month, back-to-back weekends, all over the state. We try to mix them up between old parks and new parks. This year, we're going to 3 brand new parks that opened this year. So to get a wide variety of everything that is available for camping. So when you show up to the camp out on your Thursday or Friday night, we have dinner on Friday night, play some games. We have entertainment during the day on Saturday, or you can just go out sightseeing and do your own thing. And then we provide a meal on Saturday night and a game or entertainment after that, too.
Well, all right. How about, like, when I go on the website, Giant Recreation World, you click on the VIP camping tab, correct? The camping site tab, and then you log in using the credentials you're going to send me. It basically tells you how to do it, and whether or not the campsite's full or the campout is full, or if I can enter a waiting list or whatever. But I know the management side of me, we only usually publish about 6 months worth of camping at one time, because at one time we had a lot of the avid VIP camping members go ahead and book every campsite.
Oh, jeez.
The first week and the second week, and then every month after that. And then they knew our policy that they had 2 weeks to cancel. So then they would cancel and cancel and
hold
cancel
off.
when they
Oh,
couldn't go.
goodness.
But they just wanted to make sure that they could go if they chose to. Well, this kind of curbs some of that. It still happens, no? So with that being said, that means people really want to go to the campouts.
That they are very
There's
popular.
so much value in them. I mean, I know I try to keep our pricing. I mean, basically, when I go on and sign up for the campout, I have to pay for the days that I'm going to be there, and I pay through the portal. Correct?
Correct.
Whether it be with a credit card or whatever. And boom, I always try to keep the price of our campouts competitive. If you were to just contact the campground direct and book it with your family.
Gotcha.
Just because I want them to see that the value is there. Because when we make bulk reservations, we usually are able to negotiate a little better deal.
Correct.
However, in Florida, and as hot as the RV industry is, that's harder and harder and harder because they're full all the time.
Yeah, it's the thing to do. RV camping.
Yeah, but then throw into that the camaraderie that you get with the like-minded people, all Giant Recreation World campers, the fun and games, the entertainment that we provide, whether it be actual somebody playing an instrument
Live
or whatever,
music
or,
there,
or,
yeah.
or music, or even just a DJ, or even just everybody together talking around a campfire,
Just
doing
hanging
campfire stories. I know we do movies and movie night and whatever we can think of.
Oh,
we there's tournaments, there's competitive games, and everything that's good for all ages, and a little in between. Then we have some specialty trips we throw in there that are like just for. I know we have one coming up for spring break, right? That's
Yes.
geared for just kids that are on spring break.
Oh, wow.
We've done them for just motorcycle enthusiast people. If you have your bike, go on a motorcycle camp out.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So we keep it all fresh.
Now, the campgrounds, too, that you guys have for, like, the kids' events and things of that, are they geared towards even the kids in that side? And then if you go to older sides, they have more of the senior, I would call it, areas?
Yes, we try to keep it available for all ages. When we're going to Camp Margaritaville for the spring break, so it's really geared towards kids.
Oh, wow.
And then we have other ones where we gear it, towards the older community that like the pickleballs and the shuffleboards, and so and the cornhole. So we always try to
that's
keep
fantastic.
it fresh for everybody that's involved. And we will still have the pickleball, the cornhole and horseshoes, at Margaritaville, even though it's focused on kids, because everybody can have something to do.
Oh, very nice.
Pretty much whatever these campouts or the campgrounds themselves, they're usually actual RV resorts. Whatever they offer, we try and find something in that campground to be one of our activities.
Forever.
If they
Okay.
have shuffleboard, we'll do shuffleboard. If they have lawn bowling, we do lawn bowling. If they have a pool, we have a pool party. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
there we go.
Those
I-
are the best.
I'm just saying, there's all kinds of stuff. Many of them have tiki bars, which, of course, those are my favorite. Just saying. And I know my wife, who is going camping this month with the VIP Camping Club without me. She's taking her granddaughter.
Oh, that's exciting.
She's excited for the camp out, and then she's going to the spring break one with the granddaughter, too.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Very exciting.
Family entertainment.
Yeah.
Yep. Larry, we have an easy saying that says, you sign up and you show up. We do the rest.
Oh, there you go.
That's pretty much it. I try to let people know that it's just like when you're on a cruise or whatever. All you do is you go to and you book your excursions. It's the same thing with our VIP Camping Club. All you have to do is tell us you want to go, pay for the camping, and we take it from there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And Jim and Micah being full timers, they know all the idiosyncrasies, the ins and outs of all kinds of things. So they are a wealth of knowledge. You know, how do you guys pick the new campsites that we've never gone to? Do you have to go now and again and just visit them and whatnot?
Yes, whenever we're out and about, we always make sure we pop into, if we see a new sign or even an old sign, and just go in and see if they can accommodate us and see how it works. So we have found quite a few new campgrounds using that method.
How often do the campers themselves tell us about some possible good new places that they enjoyed?
A lot. So we get a lot of they're a wealth of information for us as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is great.
I've talked about how long the VIP Camping Club has been around, and it's over 30 years.
Oh, wow, jeez.
And I've also talked about there's so many different members that have been in that group, in the camp out, or the VIP Camping Club, for long
time.
I don't know if there's any more still that from the original, but there might be a couple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we talked on the last podcast about the different
The flags.
that go out front
Oh, yes.
to designate the time you've been with the camping club.
So another cool thing, you talk about the members that have been around for a while. Something that Jim and I try to do is when a new member does come in, pair them with someone who's been around for a while and say, hey, show them the ropes. If you have any questions, they've been on well over 100 campouts. If you have a question with your unit, somebody in this room knows how to help you. And so that's been very successful of, really bringing in the campers together with the old.
Oh,
Absolutely.
that is great. It is. It's the community, bringing all the people together, sharing stories, having a great time together. It's what brings you back.
I don't know if I've ever really explained why we started the VIP Camping Club to you folks, but way back, Don McNamara, we were in the RV business, and then the big fuel crisis came in the 70s, and people that he had just sold RVs to came back saying, I'm not using it at all, and I can't afford the gas, and I just want to sell it back to you, Don, boom, boom. And he was thinking, man, we work real hard to get these customers, into the RV lifestyle. And in the 70s, let me tell you, them RVs weren't that nice. We called them wobbly boxes. So, they were white knuckly, blow all over the road, billboards going down the road.
Oh,
so,
goodness.
with that being said, that was, it was hard to sell them. And he'd get them sold, and then the people wouldn't use them.
They wouldn't know where to go.
They wouldn't know where to go, wouldn't know what to do when they got there. So he started a camping club.
Oh,
And instead of us hosting them, we had wagon masters, that would make the arrangements for their little clique. Usually they had maybe 10 or 12 campers or RVs in their little clique,
Okay.
And if they started booking up, then we'd have a club number 2 in that area, all done by our dealership locations. And the idea was to, within 100 miles of a location, have it just for a weekend. Starts on Friday evening, where after work, basically, and then all day Saturday, and everybody packs up and leaves on a Sunday. But it lets the newbies. Number one, it gives them a reason to use their RV.
Yes.
Gives them an excuse.
Yes.
Then it teaches them how to have fun, and then they have fast lifetime friendships that they build.
Yeah.
And then they go on their own excursions. But let me tell you, they value the knowledge that they learn in the VIP so much. I'd say it's our best, absolute, most beneficial benefit to purchasing from Giant Recreation World.
Oh, fantastic.
There's only a couple of rules too that you have to live by. Like,
So what are those?
you can't be a VIP Camping Club member if you don't have an RV you bought from Giant Recreation World. And you
Okay.
can't go to the campouts if you don't camp in the RV that you bought from Giant Recreation World.
Ah, gotcha.
Yes. I think I might have mentioned it last episode, and I'm going to say it again. I remember we sold a guy through all the cycle, and he had bought the nicest RV we had, and he just outgrew us. All of a sudden, he became one of the $1 million bus guys, He just had more money than had sense, I'd say. But he missed the VIP club so much, he purchased a cheap little Class C, an old one, that was all, if you didn't know what delamination is, it had all the bubbles all over the outside of it. It
Oh,
was just
okay.
a terrible, bad unit. But he camped in that sucker during the VIP camping clubs, just so he could go camping with the group.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Something incredible.
That's a major testimony there, huh?
That's a fact.
Yeah. I do think it's our biggest and best benefit.
Yeah.
Where's the camp out this month?
This month we are up in Ocala at a brand new RV resort called Champions Run.
Yeah.
So what do they got at Champions Run? Anything specific?
They have a beautiful pool and hot tub that are heated.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and pickleball, shuffleboard.
I think
Cornhole.
cornhole, and I'm not sure about horseshoes.
Okay. So it might be a tournament or two going on, huh?
Very good
Well,
possibility.
friendly bet at least.
Yeah, a little side bet here and there. You're right.
There's not going to be any drinking though, right? This is I'm kidding. I'm sorry. It's kind of like going golfing, you know.
You heard my look, didn't you, Larry?
Yes, I did. You know,
Well,
those
that's
were
fantastic.
daggers I was staring at out of the coming their eyes. Yeah.
No, that's
On
fantastic.
Saturday night after dinner, we were playing left, right, center. But this time, with a little twist, we are playing with dollar scratch-off tickets. So you need
Ooh.
$3 scratch-off tickets to play, and you just pass the dice around until one person ends up with all the scratch-off tickets.
Oh, that's fun. That's a great twist on it.
See? And if I was there, I'd learn a new game because I don't know what the heck she's talking about.
Left, right, center is a very, very fun game. If you haven't had a chance, we'll have to play it online here. We'll
There you go.
do a whole
All right.
podcast playing left, right, center.
Did I mention it's only $50 for people to join once they purchase an RV from us?
Oh wow.
And you could have purchased years ago. And if you still have it, you're welcome to join and start taking advantage of some of this fun.
And is that a per month 50 per year? What
Absolutely
is
not.
that?
It's $50 a year.
Fantastic.
And to make it easy, we have them pretty much lapse after each calendar year. However, long up until like September, we'll give them that extra so it doesn't all of a sudden lapse.
Gotcha. Yeah. So,
we'll,
it doesn't mess anybody up
Right.
there. Okay,
so we'll make
that's
it
awesome.
the following December instead of, or the December after the next one,
After the next.
if they buy in September, October, November. All right, so I think we're coming up on a break.
Yes, we
And
are.
You know what? I'm having a ball. So we're going to come back and we're going to talk about some more VIP Camping Club, and maybe I'll tell you some more of the benefits.
All right.
All right.
Stop waiting to take a vacation. You can take a safe, fun family trip anytime when you've got an RV. Try before you buy at Giant Recreation World. Brand new RV rentals, drivable or towable with easy pickup or delivery. Go for a weekend or go off the grid for a bit with long or short-term rentals. Your unit will be fully stocked and turnkey, plus you'll get trained up and have full-time phone support if you need it. So stop waiting. Plan your next adventure now with a Giant Recreation World rental. Visit the Winter Garden location or visit giantrecreationworld.com for more details.
Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
All right, folks, we're sitting here cooking with gas. I'm talking to Micah and Jim Gretton, the VIP Camping Club geniuses.
Yay.
And they're regaling us with some of their knowledge and talking about the VIP Camping Club and
Yes.
some of the awesome things that they actually do.
Very
They-
exciting stuff.
They have it's out of the box thinking, all kinds of different games. It's almost like they never do one twice. So it's awesome. But we talked about they host monthly campouts, 2 at least every month, right? Mm-hmm. We also have some week-long specialty trips. Can you tell us about some of those?
Well, last year we went to the Keys, and that down by towards Key West, and that trip sold out in 6 hours. And
Wow.
by popular demand, we added a second week. We're not doing that this year, but we sold both of those weekends out within a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So we're going back down there again in May, and then in July we're going to Charleston, South Carolina, for a week. And another cool place we did a specialty trip to was a brand new park up in Milton, Florida, in the Panhandle, and it's a big RV park, a water park.
Oh.
So all the kids had a blast, and I think the adults did too.
Oh, definitely they did.
Yeah.
How about our rallies? We do rallies too, right?
Oh, do we do rallies?
You know what?
No one does rallies like Giant Recreation World, the VIP Camping Club.
Our annual customer appreciation rally is our creme de la creme, folks. But I think we also have a big Christmas camp out. You can almost call that a rally.
Almost, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We had an Elvis impersonator once that was just near and dear to my heart at one of those, and he sang Elvis Christmas music. Come on, it
Oh,
doesn't get
that's
any better
awesome.
than that, right?
Nope.
So, what is the big plans for this year's grand rally? Any ideas in them? in them brains?
We do. We've already been working on the themes this year. It's going to be a movie theme. We're going to have every nightly entertainment, dress up. We can encourage everybody to dress up as much as they would like to or not. I'm drawing a blank on the themes.
We're thinking like Casino Royale from James Bond, and then into what was the 50s, 60s.
Like a Grease movies, throwing in that
Themes.
entertainment in.
Oh, very nice.
There's so much to choose from, so I can see where you could get kind of flustered thinking about it. But
Well-
again, that sounds like a ball, a blast.
The top night is going to be The Great Gatsby.
Wow, the
Oh,
Great
wow.
Gatsby.
That'll be fun.
Very fun. Yeah. Man, the casino, I can't wait to go. A quick little story.
Let's hear it.
This past rally,
Mm-hmm.
I missed.
Oh, bum, bum, bum.
We missed you, Larry.
It was my first one in probably 25 years
Oh, goodness.
that I missed. So I was very disappointed. However, every year, me and my wife's anniversary is over the rally.
Oh.
So this year I took her to Europe
Okay.
for our anniversary, and that was special.
Oh, that is
Although
nice.
we both still missed the VIP Camping Club, who usually would raise a glass and toast our
Toast the anniversary.
anniversary.
Oh, that's special.
When almost 1,000 people do that, it means something, because
No,
that's how
that's for
big
sure.
our grand rallies, as a rule, are.
Yeah, man.
They're hundreds and hundreds of people.
Oh, that's awesome.
And even this one, the story I wanted to point out, it was during or just after a hurricane hit,
Okay.
and we still had fair turnout. It was unbelievable. I figured everybody would cancel, but only probably 30% or maybe 40% canceled.
Oh, that's how much fun it is.
Yeah.
That's
And,
the community.
And they still had fun. But they used it as an escape. Just get the heck away from all the
Get out of
devastation.
town,
And
yeah.
I know a couple of my friends got flooded out their house. They're still not in their houses. They're living in their RVs, and
Yeah.
and that's just people I know. So I'm sure it's pretty rampant.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yes.
Yeah, there's still people out there fighting for it. Yeah, that's for sure. The insurance claims, all that good stuff.
Yeah, when she said we have catered dinners, we cater them ourselves sometimes, or we hire outside sometimes, or we have the VIP members cook them themselves sometimes. But I mean, the food is just awesome.
Yes. So, yeah, I want to ask you, how is everything catered at the VIP rally when you guys do the year rally?
The big year rally, yes, everything is catered.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That is
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
everything there. Oh, that's fantastic.
Not to mention, we also have headliner bands every night
oh, yeah.
that are usually match the theme. So
Oh, okay.
This year, one of our big entertainment was dueling pianos,
Oh, wow.
and they played for 3 hours straight.
Oh, that's tiring. There we go.
now, if you're having fun, it's not.
That
Yep.
it is. Tearing up the rug. So let me ask you on the monthlies. Now, how do you do the cookouts and that on your monthly campouts?
So Friday night is more of a heavy appetizer to a light meal because people have just been traveling all day and they're tired.
Okay.
So we just do something for them. We used to do potlucks, got rid of that, so now we can cater to them. And then on Saturday night we usually do the nicer dinner, a full course meal.
Ho 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 ho!
There we go.
I want to revisit that potluck nix.
Yeah, yeah.
No revisiting, Larry. No.
I'll tell you some of the reasons why. The biggest issue was people would go and not bring any, and then they'd have like a plate the size of a tray, and they would just clean the place out,
Oh, gee.
So we decided, you know what, let's not do that. Maybe bring breakfast or dessert items, but again, it's Friday evening.
Yeah.
So we try to do it kind of a little bit late for people that are working that can get there in time and still
make it.
start. But Saturday dinner is on us as a rule,
Oh, okay.
and sometimes we cook it ourselves, like she said. Sometimes we hire a local flavor to cater it.
Have it catered in,
Some
yeah.
some of the campgrounds can actually handle that for us
Gotcha. Oh,
if
that's
they
nice.
do quality work. But I've had several free lunches from caterers that are coming to give us a little sampling of what they can do. So I enjoy those days.
Sample days.
We also have a bar at the campouts with that we serve beer and wine. and sodas and iced teas.
Sodas, iced tea, water, and all that kind of stuff. Those are ancillary things people don't think about. But when we do like the little finger foods or whatever we do on Fridays, what you have to have supply plates and napkins and silverware, throwaway silverware, and all that kind of stuff. Cups, all of that people don't think about, but they all cost money.
That they do.
So those are everything that Giant Recreation World offers, and we're happy to do it.
Yeah, we provide that for them. It's incredible.
Dwayne, I'm looking at your mouse pad, and it says Rally 2019. Giant
2019.
VIP Camping Club. I don't have one of those.
Yes,
so
sir.
Maybe one of these days I'll get one.
We'll
I
see.
don't know.
We'll look in the back, see what we can find for you.
All right. And since Micah and Jim are here, now that we went to our ASI show, which I talked about the last episode, ASI stands for Advertising Specialty Items, just like that. We need to figure out what we kind of cool things we can do for the. I want to put together a kits, for the newcomer RV members. Maybe a kit for the rally, like we already kind of do, but we can pick what we want and do it ourselves.
Like those really cool screwdrivers we had this year.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
They are cool.
Everybody loves it. That and the headlamps. Let me tell you personally, the headlamp, my personal favorite.
Well, he lost power during the hurricane, so the
Oh,
headlamp
yeah, the
worked out real
headlamp,
good for him.
woo.
Yes, yeah. And those little things you put in the freezer, the little freezer pack things. I
Oh,
like
yes,
those.
like a little muscle. You could heat them up or you could freeze them, either or, to hold on little muscle spots in that. That was nice, too. Yeah,
Right.
very stress relieving.
It's really hard, though. I really feel for the Graddens when they having to make a camp out that is good for all ages.
All ages,
You
that
know.
is the toughest.
I have another story I do remember.
Okay.
Now, during one of our campouts, we had a game like Survivor. I think we still do that, don't we? A Survivor games?
We have all the stuff. We haven't implemented it yet.
Yeah. But we break people off in teams, like 6 or 7 or 8 people. Everybody puts on their different colored scarves,
Okay.
Usually it's at the beach, so it's all kind of beach kind of stuff. But you'd be surprised how funny it is to watch a 70, 80, or 90-year-old man competing for that tiki, running across the beach, just going nutso. Thank goodness we haven't lost anybody yet. But
Too
the last
funny.
time I went, you had to run out across the surf and put a ball in a floating pool out there.
Okay.
And I remember running back, and I just ate it. Just ate it. I got sandburn on my face. I mean,
man.
I was down for the count. And as one of those 90-year-old guys just kind of jogged by me, and
Went on past.
he's
huh?
weighing past me now. Yep.
Too funny.
It reminded me of the tortoise and the hare.
Tortoise in there, yeah? Oh, that's funny.
So there you go. Micah and Jim, do y'all have any special little items nuggets you wanted to share? I know you have to be politically correct.
Well, a story that made the Keys trip for us is we have a member who has an 9-year-old son, and they actually were on the first weekend on the camp out, and we did a sunset dinner cruise out of Key West. Well, there was the steel drum player, and he was just rocking it out. And this little boy jumped up on a box, and he was dancing like nobody was watching. It was the best. The whole ship just turned and watched him, and he was videoed the whole time. He was just dancing away. So that was probably one of the funnest things is when you can see kids just let loose like that and just enjoy the entire trip.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, you know what? It's rare. That's what you get when you're around what you consider family.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
for sure.
that's the business we're in, right?
Yeah.
We sell that, we entertain that, we walk the walk, talk the talk.
Yes, sir.
And Micah and Jim, being full timers, know how to do it.
That's fact.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
So, I wanted to talk about the one specialty trip for the kids for spring break. What kind of activities are you going to have for that? And is it different age brackets that you have to work out?
Well, a lot of that, what we do is we get with the park to see, or the resort to see what they have going on. Most of the time, they have an activities director. They have many, many games. Camp Margaritaville has done a fantastic job over the years, really catering to the kids. We'll do some things. A like on a Saturday, we'll have some crafts. We'll have we've done painting rocks. We've done tie-dye T-shirts at different places.
We'll also do a mini golf tournament with the kids.
Oh, very
So they
nice.
have their own miniature golf course there. So we just do a putt-putt tournament for them.
Oh, that's
And they
fun.
win age-appropriate prizes.
You know what else is something I wanted to point out? You guys always solicit the campers to participate or to be organizers or help.
Okay.
Actually, everybody cleans up. Everybody helps set up. I mean, it's a family affair. And
Oh, very nice.
with that being said, there's so much. They own this club. It's buy-in, is what that is.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You know, when I
yeah.
say we do some of our own catering where we'll cook our own meals and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you can't. It's elbow room only because everybody wants to help and we let them because
Yeah.
you know.
That's what
hard
it's all
to do.
about,
It's
yeah.
hard to do with just two.
Getting
you know.
involved. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's definitely our volunteers and our campers that jump in. They definitely make the club, and then they bring in new people, and you know the new people all of a sudden step up, and it's a great RVing community.
That's the term that I wanted to concentrate on. Community.
Community.
The RV community is awesome.
Yes, sir.
I think last segment we talked about the RVs are still super popular, even though we're being warned about a recession, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there is one, at least not for the RV business.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Yeah, and Micah, how many campers would you say go to an average weekly normal one?
When I book a campground, I book anywhere between 30 and 50 sites.
Wow. So how
And-
many people did that equate to?
Anywhere between 60 and 100 people.
Wow. See that, folks?
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah, man.
And we
I'm-
do that for 2 weekends in a row.
2 weekends in a row.
Oh, and also VIPcampingclub.com. That's where we can go to see the schedule, find
Yes.
out about the events. Awesome.
And of course you can see pictures and stuff like that, right? Of previous campouts,
Yes.
maybe. I'm sure we could always do better at that.
Oh, yeah, there's always more we could do for... 'cause
And
the-
also our Facebook page.
Yes.
It's rocking. I do get notifications all the time as I'm the owner of the Facebook page.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
However, I do not get on there that much. Shame on me. But I'm still not used to the MySpace.
Oh, yeah.
So
But hey, and if you've ever been to our camping club campouts and you have pictures, always you could send them into our website. We can upload them onto our Facebook. We're always looking to share community images.
who do they send that kind of thing to? What
You could send
is
it
there
to
an address?
marketing@grwrv.com.
There you have it, folks.
Yes, sir.
We accept movies too, but nothing racy. Because we're a family owned and operated
That's right.
establishment. so,
Family establishment.
yeah. No political stuff either. We're in business. We sell to everybody. I don't care what you are.
That's a different email.
That's
all
right.
another.
That's a fact. Yes.
All right. So yeah, what else you got?
I got all kinds of stuff.
Okay,
but,
let's get something here.
I still wanted to get more from Jim and Micah. I think we're just touching on the edges. We're not we haven't gone to the deep stuff yet.
Yeah.
When she said we cater for people like 100 at a time during a weekend camp out,
Right.
I would imagine that could be very, very trying.
Oh, I would agree.
Let me tell you some scenarios that I know that they probably put up with that they don't ever complain about. But
Okay.
I thought you were going to put me next to Pat and Mary. But, sometimes the campgrounds make changes, do they not?
They do.
Do they warn us about that?
No, they do not.
Absolutely not. And then do they believe us that we didn't do it?
No, they do
No,
not.
they don't. So, again, I'm going to call this little segment, There Ought to Be a Law. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that to be the absolute truth. When people request to be by this or that person and all that in the sites, we always do that. We always try to do that, unless it's too late in the camp out, in the reservation process. But,
Which I'm sure everybody who signs up wants to be the closest to their friends, but it's
that, or they want to
first
be
come,
closest
first serve, and
to Jim and Micah's
and Micah. Oh, okay.
campsite, because
it's where the cool kids hang out.
that's where the cool kids are. We also have the VIP trailer that I think we're getting wrapped.
Yes.
It's going to be very exciting. It's going to look cool, but
Oh, yeah.
it has an awning on it. It's got all the supplies in it.
Oh,
And
okay.
The idea is now and again they have a little powwow around the outside of that meeting gathering place,
Oh,
for everybody
there
to
we
meet
go.
up and meet and greet and stuff. I think
Oh, that's nice.
Which I know we've done that in the past, and it usually works out. But I think it's getting a little out of hand. The people might want to just stay there all night, and
It's
And
happened
never
before,
go
Larry.
home.
the Grantons got to go to bed. They got to go to bed. But hey, we're coming up on another break. Thank you. We'll be right back after this short message.
Need a golf cart? Check out Icon and Epic at GSV, Giant Specialty Vehicles, part of Giant Recreation World. The most affordable on the market. More than golf carts, the hottest electric neighborhood vehicle. Fastest in the industry. Top speeds at 25 miles per hour. Four-wheel disc brakes, seat belts, full color digital display, speedometer, odometer, charge meter, and more. Plus, all Epic carts have higher impact glass windshields and upgraded seats with matching body color stitching. New inventory, colors, and styles at GSV at Giant Recreation World in Winter Garden or online at giantrecreationworld.com.
Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
Hey, folks, thanks for waiting. We're here talking to Micah and Jim, our VIP Camping Club directors, about their what they have to do to prepare and entertain during our VIP Camping Club outings. There's hosted outings, at least 2 a month. We have specialty trips in there that take for a week long. We have rallies. All of this stuff is just a nightmare and logistical nightmare, which we kind of just explained a little bit.
Oh,
but,
yeah. And they make it look so easy, though.
they absolutely do, and nobody knows that they're going through all this stuff. You know why? Because there's always a smile on their face.
Always.
Because did I mention that they're full-time RVers, and they take advantage of that RV lifestyle forever. So that's their life, folks.
Life.
And I got to tell you, I've talked about our camping before. The first thing that I do, you get to the campsite, you undo everything, you set up everything, then you put the awning out, then you sit on the chair, you grab an adult beverage, and just let the stress drip right off you.
Sit back and relax.
That's one of the things that our VIP Camping Club members love about the camping that they go on, because really they don't have to worry about anything. That's what unfortunately Jim and Micah are for, right?
Larry, would you like another story?
Yes, I would love one. Yes.
So one of our campouts last year, we were in St. Augustine, and we had a couple hours. We were gonna run around and grab some, more tablecloths and whatnot that we needed, and check my phone, and it was a message from the caterer.
Saturday morning at 10 o'clock.
Got a message from the caterer. We will not be there tonight.
Oh.
So 10:30 in the morning, Jim and I look at each other and said, okay, what are we going to do? And so we stopped, looked around, and found the closest restaurant, sat on their doorstep till they opened, walked right in, asked for the manager, and said, I need 100 chicken.
100 chicken dinners.
And Carrabba's did it. They got us the food, and no one knew the wiser. We were sitting outside cooking spaghetti, because we always have to try to do 2 separate entrees. And everybody was walking by our trailer, and here we are cooking. Nobody had a clue until that night that anything had happened.
See, that's awesome. And thank goodness you were by a place that actually does kind of catering, kind of. I
Yes.
think Cabela's, you can order the big family-style plate things, So that's thank goodness. But
Yes.
great thinking. Good job.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And Jim, you were mentioning the new members.
Yes, yes. Well, it's a little overwhelming when you hit your first campsite, and when you go to your first VIP camping, that you pull in, you see these people, and they have different flags, and you're wondering, what do I do? How do I do this? Like I mentioned earlier, is our theme is you sign up for it and then show up, and we do the rest. So you show up for Friday dinner. We bring you up. We introduce you to all the fellow campers, and if you're from the Melbourne area, you get your people cheering for you. From the Daytona area, they cheer for you. You get presented your white flag, which is your initial VIP Camping Club flag, and we let the campers know that you're in a room with 60, 70, 80, 100 people that have hundreds and hundreds of campouts. Do they have a question, or how do you find this? How do you turn this on? How do you turn that on? Because, when they pick up their camper, they get a lot loaded on them. And they may forget, okay, so how do I scan my TV? How do I put the cable on, or the regular antenna? And it's not unusual. By the end of that camp out, they've got 2 or 3 people over there helping them out. and then to see them the next camp out. Now they're hanging out with some new friends, and it's a great, like we said before, camping community that just it's constantly evolving.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you know what else we're going to do a better job of is letting all the clubs know of all the members that actually have businesses, so that they can also maybe get a deal or at least, placate them or hire them to do something that they need from somebody that as a friend, right?
Oh, that's fantastic.
I know the Gabbards are they're air conditioning people. They handle our Palm Bay facility.
Oh, okay.
Whenever we need maintenance or whatever. But again, they'll come out and fix your air at your house or
that's
whatever.
awesome.
They say the RV airs though, they're just throwaways, so they won't work on the RV airs. In other words, and I kind of agree with you because I remember in the old days you could replace a compressor for a $300 or $400, but now you can buy the whole air conditioner for just about that.
Same
just
amount.
over
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And you can't even service them anymore because they aren't made of copper anymore. They're just
Yeah.
China, cheaper. So just order a new one, or come to Giant Recreation World, 3 locations, Central Florida, and
Come and
we'll
get
get
you
it
one.
done for you.
There it is.
We keep most of them in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask too, at the yearly rally, is there a service member there in case you had something like a small issue with your RV that somebody could help you with? That's a certified technician.
There is. It's kind of a run and gun. You get into the rally, you go to registration, you get your swag bag, you get your booklet, your list of what's going on and everything, your agenda. And if you need service, we have at least 2 kiosks there that you can sign up. And if it's a minor service, something could be repaired shortly and able to do, they'll dispatch a tech to your site and they'll give you a time frame. And it's we've been watching it. The first year was a little leery. It's like, I'm not so sure about this, but these guys step up and do it. And they bring their families, so the techs get to enjoy the rally with their families and all that. It's been a great, great time watching all this come together.
That's one of the most unique things about our VIP camping club, by the way. Our employees go on the campouts. I did mention my wife and my granddaughter.
Yes.
My brothers are all RVers,
Okay.
as well as my sister.
And they go on the campouts as well?
And they go to VIP
Oh, that's
camp.
awesome.
As a matter of fact, Joe said he was going, I don't know what day, but one of these days soon.
Yep.
So that's exciting. He's going.
Oh, very
but they participate. We participate. And
Gotcha.
at the VIP Club rally, we supply 2 service technicians from each location, management, parts people, and a cache of parts.
Oh, wow.
And then I do all the labor for free.
Okay.
So the idea is for them to buy some of the hot new options or accessories that we have on display at the VIP Club, and we'll install it for free.
Gotcha.
That's a big
what
benefit.
it is. There
Now,
we
it's
go.
not there to do warranty or anything like that. We'll do that at
Right,
the stores.
right. That's different.
But if you need some general maintenance, or if you have an issue, which
Okay.
everybody seems to have one now and again, they are RVers, and I said it's not for the faint of heart.
That's right.
I mean, you got to expect that these things are man-made, not by robots. Things are going to happen,
oh, yeah.
and it does. But isn't it nice to know that you can get some free labor now and again from an RV dealer?
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
By a certified technician, too.
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
That's just one of the many, many benefits that I'm sure I'm skipping over so many, When you go, we usually have people on golf carts at the rally to show you where your site is. So all you do is follow them, and then they'll actually help you
Oh, wow.
back it in and all that.
Can you rent a golf cart when you go to these rallies?
Absolutely. Sometimes we supply them for rent. Sometimes you have to rent them from the campground, I guess. If the
Oh, that's
campground
awesome.
rents RVs or rents golf carts, I'm sure they don't want outside golf carts coming in.
Right, right.
Makes sense.
Which is
to me.
understandable. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But yeah,
But
our
still,
our rental golf carts are so much nicer than you can get at any of these places.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, they're bright colors, they're high end, they got all the stuff,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the options on them. So they're well loaded, and they're not
very
all
nice.
ratty looking like a lot of the ones you see.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you can also, we also mention that, during the rally and all that, usually the parks are bigger and we have shuttles that will pick people up and take them over to all the vendors. And we have lots of vendors. This year after the hurricane, we lost a few, but, they sell parts and service and backup cameras and lights and accessories and different things.
Oh,
So
that's great.
yeah, and the shuttle drivers, we got 4 or 5 of them running around the park, picking people up and dropping them off.
Oh,
We
very
also
nice.
supply, or should I say, we solicit a lot of our suppliers to come and do seminars.
Okay.
And we do our own maintenance RV 101 seminar every year. People really like.
So a little education while we're there.
We train you on how to drive or tow your RV,
RV,
safely. All kinds of cool things. CPR classes before. Learn how to, we do archery.
Oh, wow.
All kinds of arts and crafts. Just it's so exciting.
And yoga.
See?
We always offer yoga every year.
And you know what? I still haven't done the yoga, but I did get a massage at one time. That was fantastic. It was pretty nice. Hey, Jim, you were talking about the flags. Can you tell us what the levels are? How many campouts you need to get from the white flag, which is just showing that you're a member, to,
Correct.
I don't know, what's the next color?
So the next color, I believe, it's 25. When you hit 25, I believe it might be gray. And then the next one is 50, which is, I think, brown. Then 75,
Gold, probably.
gold. And then red is 100. And then after that, it's why are you still camping?
Right. Well, we have
Too many.
the coveted handmade sign that some campers have.
We're working on re-implementing that and making that feasible.
Whoa. Let's talk about that. What is that? The handmade sign?
They can
I
explain
mean,
it
I
better
feel like
than me.
that's we just hit on something there. Go ahead. Let's hear this one.
It was once you hit over 100 campouts, they would give you this palm tree, and he would hand carve the palm tree. It's made out of wood,
Oh, wow.
and put your name in it.
Oh, there you go.
And of course, it was painted and very colorful and very professionally
Oh,
done.
that's awesome. So
Yeah.
100 campouts, huh?
Over 100.
That's a goal. That's a goal there.
Yeah, well,
man.
we and we don't have anything over and above that yet.
Yeah.
know.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We have some people who are close.
I guarantee.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Gee.
We talked about a black flag, but that got blackballed.
We're too woke for that, right?
Yeah, the pirates or something.
So something, some of our members, like we said, we love the members that want to participate and help out and do things. There's a few of them who've been bringing their cricket machine and actually putting people's names on their flags for them.
Very nice.
So at every camp out, so she charges like $12 to put your name, and she'll put it on vinyl on your flag. So as you walk through the campground, you can start seeing who's who. So she's been at
Very
every camp
cool.
out she's out. She offers that. So that's been awesome. And I think she said she did about 60 of them at the rally.
Oh, really? Oh, that is pretty neat.
I know a couple years ago was the first year that we solicited the actual VIP members to host something that they do at their site. And that was a really big success. I don't know if it happened last year because of the hurricanes and stuff.
Yeah.
But I know a couple years ago it was very a success. Like, for instance, one camper and his wife, they're known as the bartenders, right?
Okay.
So they hosted a mixology
Oh, yes.
class
yes.
at their campsite.
Great. Oh, wow.
And it's all on the agenda. And another one was, if hook and needle, sewing stuff,
Crochet type.
whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
If they were an avid fisherman, they'd come and give you some fishing
Fishing
pointers.
lessons. Okay. Oh, wow.
Whatever.
Very nice.
So anything that we can think of like that is another. Just
And that was from the campers themselves, not a
right
setup
from the campers themselves.
Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome. Again, back to the community.
Well, what was it? The Dutch oven class. That was a big winner.
Oh, really?
So they showed us you can make pizza in a Dutch oven. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
There you go.
Well, it is.
Oh, that group is fantastic. We actually had them cook for one of our campouts. They cooked for the whole
Did
crew.
everybody's dinner and that? Oh, that's
dinner,
great.
dessert, the whole 9 yards. In negotiations again, they may have upped their price.
Was that the Yankee pot roast? Because woo, baby, love that.
I don't remember what it was, but it was all good. There wasn't any leftovers that night.
Other things that you can learn from all these experienced campers are awesome recipes to cook, that are that are RV friendly. You know,
Yeah.
I've said it before. The RV cook stoves and stuff are small, so it's hard to make a super huge. Like, I wouldn't recommend trying to make a big Thanksgiving dinner at one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would recommend going on a camp out with a bunch of your like-minded people and everybody make one of the part of it. And then you all meet up together and you have the best Thanksgiving ever.
There you go.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna throw a little teaser out there. On our specialty trip, we had a little thing that we call the dessert cart. So we'll have to talk about that on one of the next podcasts.
Okay.
A little teaser for you.
Very
Yeah,
exciting.
That
very
does sound
exciting.
fun.
I'll be even if you all are busy or whatever during these, just shoot me an email, and I'll give you all a shout out with some new information for the listening audience.
Yes, sir.
I would be remiss if I didn't say that poker this week.
Oh, yes. How'd the poker go
Poker
this week?
this week, I was even Steven.
Whoa, that's
I think
not
I
too
made
bad.
$1.
Oh, come on.
So that was hours of fun. $1. That's a happy day.
That's what
That
it
was a
is.
good
Yeah,
day.
that's
Yeah.
Good way to start the new year.
It was,
kidding.
And then I messed up. I told my poker buddies that, because they were talking about they were looking for a car, not new ones. They were looking for used cars. I said,
Okay.
by the way, did you know that I can buy from the auctions? Oh, my goodness. Now I've created a monster.
That I'm sure you
I've
have.
created a monster. So I got that going for me.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. Heck yeah.
Is that $1 fee for your service?
Yeah, is that what the dollar was?
It's going to have to be at least that. We haven't talked about the service fee yet, but
Oh, too funny. Too
Yeah.
funny. Well,
Just-
that's fantastic.
it's just like the way. Yeah. So tell us about your rig. How is it holding up? Are you ready to trade out, get you a nice Riverstone, or what? What are you doing?
Not yet. Ours is paid for.
Well, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
But we're always looking.
So how long have you
Absolutely.
had yours for?
We have had it since 2018. And we like I said, we did the whole Western United States for the first 2.5 years, and we've put some miles on it. We've probably put more miles on it in the 5 years we had it than most people do in a lifetime.
Yeah, really? Oh, that's awesome.
How often do you have to get your wheel bearings packed?
Every year.
And I hope I pay for that.
Every year.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Larry. Everyone loves Larry.
Everybody loves Larry.
There you have it, folks.
So, do you have any headaches or anything? Like, could you tell us some stuff there?
Oh my goodness.
There's got to be
We don't have enough time.
enough time. Okay, next show. Next show. I apologize. Next show.
Did I not say that it's not for the faint of heart?
That's true. I apologize.
In one of the radio episodes, my poker buddies rented an RV, a big Class A 35-footer. Never RV'd before, never drove anything that big before, right?
jeez.
So they find themselves going down this little mountain pass road, and they come up to a bridge that they know is not high enough for this RV to go.
Oh, bump.
So what's he do? He backs up, starts to do a 3-point turn, goes through a little ditch, and he went all the way through it till his back wheels went through the ditch, and guess what happened?
What happened?
It bottomed out in the rear and it was stuck right there.
Oh, jeez.
So, in the middle of nowhere,
Oh, man.
they can't even hardly say where they're at. But they called Siri, called the tow truck,
Okay.
and they were there in 15, 20 minutes and got them out
Got 'em
without any
out?
problems.
Oh, that's
no,
awesome.
no damage. But again, my favorite phrase that they use all the time now is, "Hey," because they called me.
Okay.
And I said, I can't help you. I can't
much.
see you from here, so no, I
Yeah.
can't help you there. But I said, just remember, folks, you're making memories,
That's right.
and we all make memories. Some of them are great. Like I regale sometimes when I'm talking about camping with my family when I was a kid, or when I go camping with my granddaughter,
Oh, yeah.
or
yeah.
my kids.
Just gaining experience.
It's all awesome. I point out that when you're RVing, you're outside more than you're inside, unless weather permitting.
Yes. Yes.
But being outside, kids do stuff.
yeah,
They
that's
get,
fact.
they're talking about giving kids medication for being obese now. Did you know that? Did you all hear that?
No, jeez, poor things.
Or even liposuction kind of things.
What?
You know what? Have they never heard of outside play?
Yeah, let's just go run around.
I mean, I remember I was never sitting still when I was a kid. And guess what? Who was
Never.
skinny? Who was skinny then? That was me.
Too funny.
All right. So, folks, had a great time. We're meeting with Micah and Jim, our VIP Camping Club aficionados. Thank you very much for being here.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
I can't wait to be on our next camp out. We'll see you then.
All right.
The RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
I found well, don't go